John Carver sprinkled salt on the woman's face. Then he brushed his secret seasoning all over her body. He wanted to cover up her scent. John Carver was planning to turn her into a Thanksgiving dinner. What he didn't realize was that she was playing dead. The moment John Carver turned around, she slipped into the corner. When John Carver came back, the person on the table was gone. He picked up a fork and started searching the area. The woman watched in horror. Her worst fear had come true. Jeff slowly moved toward the corner. She covered her mouth, afraid of making even the slightest sound. Luckily, an alarm suddenly went off and distracted him. She crawled toward the exit as fast as she could, but she still caught John Carver's attention. Fortunately, she made it behind the door just in time. Unfortunately, the devil was right in front of her. The moment he grabbed her and ran upstairs, she tried to escape through the window, but the sealed window crushed her hope once again. As John Carver got closer, she desperately tried to pry the window open. When she turned around, John Carver had already rushed in. Seeing the empty room, she thought she had survived. But the footprints on the floor gave her away. The woman hid behind the wall. She was already prepared to fight to the death. Ironically, Jeff turned and walked away. When the woman woke up, she realized she had been locked inside an oven. She struggled and screamed for help. Luckily, the oven door opened. Unfortunately, the mastermind wasn't there to save her. He just wanted to shut her up. In that situation, escaping was basically impossible. Not long after the Thanksgiving dinner, the woman was placed on the dining table. The whole feast was being broadcast across the country. Every guest at the table had their hands and feet tied up. They all knew that if nothing changed, they would be next. The game began. The masked man announced that because today was Thanksgiving, everyone had to say something they were thankful for. If their words moved the audience, they would win their freedom. Jack was the first to speak, but he tried to shout into the live broadcast and expose the masked man's location. He hoped to give the police some kind of clue, but the consequence of that decision was brutal. At the same time, the girl secretly used a ring to cut the rope around her wrist. Then she handed the ring to John. The moment the masked man turned to leave, John suddenly attacked him and caught him off guard. The girl used the chaos to run, but the masked man was not going to give up. He tackled John, and the two of them got into a fierce fight. As expected, John was quickly overpowered. By now, the girl had already run far away, but the question was, had she really escaped?